aren't always easy, and they aren't always perfect. Wouldn't it be better if everything in life were perfect? What would utopia be to you? Perfect World by Clayton Scott. I seek and search down red brick avenues, dusty winding roads, like Ponce de Leon, in pursuit of that nirvanic utopian place. See, I want to live in a perfect world. Is that too much to ask? A perfect world where the Three Stooges would be Chris Farley, John Candy, and of course Curly. Because Larry was destined for punk rock. And not Moe, because he was a mean little twit anyway. A perfect world where farts come out like butterfly rainbows and smell like a candle emporium. Where we don't speak in French. No fat grams or health clubs where Keanu Reeves can act. Judge Judy wouldn't be there. Wouldn't need her. Mac Tyson would get help. But in a perfect world, you wouldn't have to be bright or cool or on. You can just be. No stereotypes of being fat or skinny, ugly or old. No Self magazine, Vogue, GQ. Only People magazine. And all of us would be in it. You and you and you. All wonderfully valued and treasured you. A perfect world where the angels are Down syndrome children. Because aren't they the sweetest angels already? Look, one of the seraphim is Joni Mitchell, singing songs from the Blue Album. On a cloud veranda, there's Bob Dylan singing anything he wants to sing. Heck, he's Bob Dylan. And every song in a perfect world would be sung with the pain and passion of how Ben Hopper sings Oppression, or how Richie Havens sang Freedom at Woodstock, where God would look like Frank Zappa, with legs like Tyra Banks, and would play two guitars, one like Hendrix, the other like B.B. King, and he'd belt out truth like Martin Luther King, in sweet lyrics like Carole King, and have hair like Don King. Because he is the king of kings. But he'd have Tourette's. Just add a twist to the mix. His throne would be a metal chair in a tree-shaded yard, surrounded by a perpetual drum circle. And he'd have time to talk and listen. We'd all have time to listen and to talk, because there'd be no time clocks, or jobs, or school to occupy our brains. Yeah. No hate, war, or hunger. Those are givens. But what about failure? Loneliness? Nada. It would be what all dreamers dream, what the beat poets wrote about, what the songwriters of the 60s sang, where even Satan would find his mantra, or get saved, or at least commit to rehab. But this ain't no perfect world. And just when I think I've found it, it pixelates. It fragments into its fallen, sometimes horrific reality. And I am just a little weary. Like this. You and me. Maybe if we can be real and honest, have a little understanding and love, we can capture a perfect moment. And for now, perhaps, I'm keeping.